Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're all doing really well. Thanks so much for joining me on a new video. I'm really excited today to do an unboxing video with you. So here's the box in question. So I've just opened the top part just so it's easy to get into, but I haven't looked inside it yet. So I'm really excited to do that in this video. So before I show you what's inside the box, I've got a few new fragrance goodies in there. This is a fragrance that's also new to my collection that I wanted to share with you. This was a gift that I've had for quite a long time actually, and I've only just recently opened and have been sampling, and I've really fallen in love with the fragrance. It's really gorgeous, really nice, a casual day fragrance that's quite bright and sparkly, very fresh, and it's just got quite an unusual note to it as well. It could be the champagne that's in there that makes it kind of very sparkly and lively, and it has jasmine, rose, blackcurrant, pink pepper and bergamot in there. And I think if you're looking for a gym fragrance, then this is really nice for the gym. I love Lacoste bottles. They're just no fuss. Just, you know, you could just throw that into your gym bag and, you know, off you go. And I think it's just perfect for after a shower at the gym. It's such a cute bottle. I love the bottle. I just want to keep holding it. And I couldn't resist having a couple of sprays as I've just got it out tonight to show you. So yes, I'm really happy to have this one in my collection. So that's Lacoste French Panache. I know there's quite a few in the range which I would definitely want to check out in the future. So that's a new one in my collection. Right, okay. I have been waiting for this moment for a couple of weeks now. I've had my delivery, and it's been quite a stressful few weeks, and I just haven't found the right moment to open it. I want it to be special, and I want to enjoy it. So the moment's finally come. It's Saturday night. I do admit a few glasses of red wine have been had this evening and quite a bit of chocolate, and I'm just in my element now, just building up. I do have a sad life, but to this moment where I can open this box, and there's 4 new fragrances in here. They're all blind buys, but I have a good idea of what's in here, and I just cannot wait. So without further ado, let's open the box and have a look at what's inside. Oh, I really am not keen on these things, but I know they're protecting my boxes, but I don't like those. I might actually just leave that there and pull things out. So the first fragrance that I've ordered is Lanvin Me. Oh, and it's the low. I didn't actually realize it was the low. I wasn't sure which one I'd ordered. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll get them all out of the box, and I'll get all of the bottles out, and then I'll show you again in a minute when I've actually got the bottles out. But I've never actually had a Lanvin fragrance, which is really bad, because this is the kind of house that is just, it's just right up my street. It really is just the kind of fragrances that I know are my cup of tea. So I don't know why I've never had a Lanvin fragrance. There's lots of fragrances on my wish list from Lanvin that I would love to try. So anyway, I'll talk a bit more about them all in a second. So the next fragrance is, gosh, this is big. This is heavy. Wow. Goodness me, Elizabeth Arden. I just love you, Elizabeth Arden, the House of Elizabeth Arden. I mean, this was 20 Australian dollars. Now, that's 10 English pounds. This is a 100 ml bottle. This is huge. And you know, I've never smelt this fragrance and I've read mixed reviews, but you know, I'm confident that this is going to be a fragrance, you know, moving into spring, summer, that of course I can definitely wear day to day. And I don't think it's going to let me down, though I haven't smelt it yet. But I mean, just look at that. That is just amazing. So I'm going to be showing you in a minute the bottle. This is Elizabeth Arden Mediterranean. I've wanted this for a long time, actually. You know, I love Elizabeth Arden. I have lots of Elizabeth Arden fragrances, and this has always been one that I've never actually had. So that's excellent. Happy with that. What's the next one here? So my next fragrance is La Petite Rub Noir, and this is the Eau Fraiche. So I only have one other, how do you say it? The PRN range. I'm not sure what you call it, but I've only got one other La Petite Robe Noir, and so I'm really happy to add another one to the collection. So here's the box. I'm deliciously sparkling and magical. My heart is embroidered with scented petals. If you meet me, you won't ever be able to forget me. Wow, she's the petal dress. Just love it. Love the packaging. Can't wait to have a look at the bottle. This is just lovely evening I'm going to have looking at these bottles. I'm really excited. So the last fragrance in here, you probably won't be surprised if you saw my last video about Modern Muse. I've just got my eye on this collection at the moment. I just want them. I want them all. I recently got the Rouge Gloss, which I've just dug out again to show you. I've actually worn this quite a few times since my last video. This one is a lovely cherry fragrance, and it's sort of cherry coke mixed with just this lovely, it's just that smell of when you walk into a department store and that smell hits you. It's got that feel to it with cherries mixed in. So I'm loving it. It doesn't last very long, unfortunately, but I'm struggling to find a cherry fragrance recently that does last too long, actually. So the longevity is not very good. But it's a lovely fragrance. So then I know I was talking about adding more. I had to get this. I just wanted it and needed it and had to have it. So this is the Chic, and I've read excellent reviews about this one. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to enjoy opening these boxes, having a look at the bottles, also possibly a little spray, and then I'm going to whiz back and show you all the bottles. So here's the bottles to some of my new fragrances, and there's some beautiful bottles here. So the Lanvin Me, I didn't realise I'd ordered the low, actually. This is a lighter version, apparently, of the original. The original I was really excited about, so I'm a bit disappointed not to have the original Me, which has, I know, licorice, blackwood, blueberry in it, and the reviews say it's a very sexy kind of smoky fragrance, which it just sounds really, really nice. So I've got the lighter version here, which is mandarin, pink pepper, magnolia, peony, peach, cedarwood and musk. I think Lanvin have the most beautiful bottles. I've had my eye on a few Lanvin fragrances for a long time. Marry Me, a Guerlain Capri, Modern Princess, and of course the Eclat d'Arpège range. Sorry, I messed up the pronunciation of that, but that very famous Lanvin Éclat de Arpège range, which I've, seen lots about, and I'm really looking forward to adding more Lanvin fragrances to my collection. So I'll see how I get on with this one. I've actually sprayed, I'll just try to keep the camera still while I just smell on the other arm. Yeah, it smells very fresh, actually, kind of almost like a laundry kind of clean smell, which is not what I was expecting, of course, because I wanted a smoky, oh dear, I wanted a smoky, sexy fragrance. So never mind. I should pay a bit more attention when I'm ordering. But there we go. So anyway, so that is the Low Me from Lanvin. This is a monster of a bottle. It's so heavy. It's so gorgeous. I just love the bottle. It's like the deep blue ocean. Love the lid. I just love it. And just spraying that for the first impressions, it kind of reminds me of Pretty in the Elizabeth Arden range, the fragrance Pretty. It smells very similar to that to me. I know it's very aquatic. I'll just check out the notes quickly on that one to tell you. So it's Sicilian Mandarin. It's plum, peach, magnolia, orchid, wisteria, sandalwood, amber and musk. So I know it has a very aquatic vibe going on, as is the name of the fragrance. And here in Australia, we're now moving into spring and summer very soon. So I think this is definitely going to be one that I'm going to wear to the beach and that I'm going to wear day to day, just even in the house. You can't go wrong with the price of Elizabeth Arden fragrances. So very, very happy with that one. The Petite Rub Noir, the Eau Fraiche, I've just, there are blind buys and I've just sprayed them quite quickly, but I definitely got the cherry note coming through. This has got an amazing amount of ingredients. It's got bergamot, grass, lemon, mandarin on the top. It's and orange blossom. It's got almond, cherry, freesia, jasmine, peach, raspberry, rose and strawberry. Goodness me, in the heart, and almond, musk, patchouli and tonka bean in the base. So it's got a lot of things going in there. Initially though, I feel I could only get the cherry note coming through. And reviews I've read say, don't expect the fresh element. It's actually quite a lot deeper and more intense than that. But the jury's out on this because I really need to wear it and see what I think. But have you got this one? Have you sprayed this one? What do you think of this one? Please do get in touch in the comments and let me know what to expect with that one as I try it out. But yeah, I just want the bottle. To be honest, I just want a green bottle. I've not got many green bottles to my recollection. So yeah, having a green bottle is really cool. So the last one then is the Chic, and just spraying this now, wow, I'm not disappointed, and I knew I wouldn't be. I just knew it was a safe blind buy. I definitely got the Modern Muse vibe spraying it. It's definitely got that original smell with it, but I think a little bit more intense. It's got a little bit edgier than the original, and I read a review saying it's kind of like the kind of older, mature, kind of edgier cousin of Modern Muse. So I think I'm definitely getting that vibe from it. And yeah, I just think you can't go wrong with the Modern Muse range, just for a very safe, classy, elegant day fragrance that's, yeah, just gonna look beautiful on your dressing table. Look at this. Oh, I'm just in heaven tonight looking at these bottles and so happy to have this. I'm really, really happy that I've got this one. I'll just quickly tell you the note, sorry. So this is plum, jasmine, lily, tuberose, leather, musk, vanilla. It's a floral woody, and they say it's sexier than the original Modern Muse. I'll just again swap my phone and have a little smell. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so, so nice. It really is. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's so nice. And I have learned, you know, not to go with the first smell. I've only had it on for about 10 minutes. But yeah, I've been a bit disappointed recently with a few samples that I've tried, and you know, first smell they're great, but then you know they just don't last, or you know they just let me down. So I've grown to know you don't go with the first impression, but I just don't think that I'm going to go far wrong with this one. So there it is, Modern Muse Chic. And I just popped my Lacoste fragrance back in there as well, because it definitely is standing up with all of my new fragrances. I love this one. I love it. So there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at my new fragrances, and I'd love for you to get in touch in the comments. I love to hear from you. Tell me about these fragrances. Do you have any? Do you have any Lanvin fragrances you can recommend? What do you think of Modern Muse? What do you think of Elizabeth Arden fragrances? Are there any that you really love? I just love to hear your perfume comments. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.